Hey guys, I hope that you all are continuing to shine your light because it was intended to stay bright. Thank you for joining me once again. You know, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. But certain people have been watching you for a while and they know that something is up, but they just can't figure you out. Now, the reason why they are speculating in regards to what's going on with you is because of things that they have witnessed and the things that they played a role in regards to your life. This could be so called hexes that they tried to put on you. Of course, it didn't work. But some of us, we are we have been going through our spiritual awakening. We've been going through our journey, and you know how this journey works for those of you that are currently going through it or who have been going through it. You know that certain things have to be stripped away from us. That is the only way our strength has been built. So for them, they do not understand how is it that you look the way that you do because they know the things that you've been going through. And if had they been going through it, they couldn't survive. I've mentioned to you guys before of how powerful you are and the things that some people have put us through. They can survive a day in our shoes. So they're speculating because it's like they think that we have some type of unique spiritual gifts, which we do. Yeah, we do. And I think that's actually what they're trying to figure out. How is it that we have that? Because if it wasn't for how spiritually gifted we are, we our mental health wouldn't be where it's at. And yes, there's times that we didn't even know if we were going to get up the next day, and we did because of how strong we are. So they can't seem to figure out how is it that you look the way that you do. Now, I'm going to share my story with you, and boy, I know that this is going to have some of the monitoring spirits at the edge of their seat, but it's all good. I need you guys to understand. Well, for some of you, because I know most of you already know how this works. But when I was going through the beginning stages of my journey, I did not understand anything that I was going through. And at times that I was upset with God, I'm just like filled with so much gratitude at this point because I see the bigger picture and I am grateful of the woman that I am today. And it took for me to go through certain things. So I've mentioned, quite a few times that I, well, this journey started in 2021. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but my last job that I held, I was an office manager at a healthcare facility, and it was extremely toxic. I know most of us, we go through that when you just have this bright aura of light, like nowhere is going to be suitable for you. No matter if you went to school for that particular field and you're happy with the salary, when you have a calling, the Most High is going to make you uncomfortable. It's just not, you're just not going to be happy. So when I left, it was just too much. I would have to even do a whole nother video in regards to just that experience. But when I left, I just thought God just wanted me to leave that particular job and go somewhere else. So, of course, with me just walking out, not looking back, I I assumed that I was gonna get another job like within weeks, or probably even a month or two, because it's like, okay, my resume. I just thought my resume looked so good. I none. I haven't shared this with you guys before, but I have my bachelor's in psychology. With my experience, I'm like, okay, yeah, someone's gonna hire me. And I've been on a few interviews, hundreds of applications. It was a dead zone. So after me going through this for months, it was extremely hard because, bills is piling up, etc. I wouldn't even need to go in detail in regards to that because you know what happens when funds is not coming in and you're exhausting your savings and so forth. And when you are used to paying your bills and doing other things, it's like to go from that it's extremely hard, like no matter what, because if you have to buy food you need money. So I didn't know that God was preparing me for greater things. It just felt really ugly. It was extremely hard, and I just kept on going. And I'm like, you know what, I know there's something bigger than this that I'm not seeing. So I just continue to be patient. And I started on other platforms in regards to doing videos like this, and I came over here, and even up until months ago, it's like there's times like I still would just look at certain postings. I'm like, okay, should I apply to, another job? And I'm like, my spirit was like, listen, I want you to do something else. You just trust the process. I'm always going to make your ends meet. So I know that when you guys see me come up here, it's like a lot of 90% of the things that you see me even wear is like from things that I've had for years ago. And it's so funny that I recently got rid of two large bags, and I prayed over them and I said, God, I hope that this gets into the hands of people who actually really need it. And I've sold some great things also, on other platforms like Poshmark, but I continue to wear these pieces that makes me feel great, because that's actually something else that I want to share with you guys at a later date. Like, whenever you put on something that makes you feel good, it's healing. That's a part of mental health. So to tie in back in regards to when people see you, and when you're going through certain stuff, they can't figure out how you are so well put together, not knowing that the Most High is always going to keep you. Because for the people that's around us, yeah, they already know. And when you just put your best foot forward, you're not, you're leaving these people in confusion because, of course, if they know how you used to look, they feel that even if you are going through whatever you're going through, you're still not supposed to look so bright in your face. So they're trying to figure out, it got to be something else. And listen, guys, you guys are powerful. The Most High God would always show you that no matter how tough your situation is, your light is, it just says a lot, and you need to continue to shine it bright. And for what it's all worth, who you are today, it's a big deal, because what's in store for us required us to go through certain things, and this is why people are confused. So trust the process and continue to shine your light, guys. Have a great day.